Hello everyone, it's Didi here and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at set 76261 Spider-Man Final Battle. The set comes with 900 pieces, 9 minifigures, and it retails for, I believe it was $109.99. I could be wrong, it might be $99.99, but I got mine at Target and I had a Target gift card, so I got it for 10 bucks off. I have the box here with me. I forgot to show that, but it's too big to fit. But I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the box. It's like their square box design, and just the art does so much justice to this set. Like the 3 Spideys all around. Like it's a great set. So I still have the box. I meant to show it, but you know what? It's fine. You guys don't need to see the box. Besides, like I said, the box probably, you know, hold on, does the box even fit in this light box? Barely. This box barely fits in here. You guys wouldn't have been able to see the full thing anyways. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the actual set. So, as you can see here, I've got it on a cool display that I had it on my shelf. So, I mean, you got Toby fighting Sandman down here. We've got Otto talking to MJ and Ned. Doctor Strange coming out of the portal. Andrew versus Electro. And then, of course, Tom versus Green Goblin. There's nothing really going on this backside, but I figured I'd show you guys what my display looked like in case you needed any ideas for displaying yours. But yeah, so why don't we talk about the build first, and then we'll talk about the figures. All right. Now, as you may have noticed, the audio is actually a lot better. My fans are currently not on because it is getting chillier outside, so I turned them off. Anyway, so this is the Statue of Liberty from the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. For starters, oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot you can see that. Is it just me, or am I the only one, when you can see these parts on Lego pieces where, like, they stop making the mold, it kind of annoys you, so I always put them, like, facing away from the front, is what I do. Am I the only one that does that? Please tell me I'm not the only one that does that. Anyways, so this Statue of Liberty head actually can come off. It's a little tedious. There it is. But I'm gonna take the entire. Okay, I can't. But this build here is actually the same build from the Apocalypse Bricksburg whatever. It's from the Lego Movie 2, Statue of Liberty. It's literally the exact same. But I don't have that set, so I'm going to talk about it. I like the hot dogs for eyebrows. This is a pretty decent method for eyes. I like the nose. The lips are probably my favorite part. And I really like the hair, how they just look like, you know, they look like wieners. They look like sausages, okay? So these up here are actually a very interesting design. If we take this off, it's actually clipped on upside down. And then they form in and swing in like that for the top of the hair. I actually really like that. So we have a sticker here, a sticker here, a sticker on every single one of these to form the crown, which you can kind of see inside. You can kind of see the sand, but we'll get there in a second. On the back, you might notice this orange stuff sticking out, right? Well, actually, if you open this, there's a sticker in here. Oh, uh-oh. I broke one of her eyebrows. No. Okay. Broke one of the wieners. And there's a sticker of the more recent Sanctum Sanctorum set, and if you'll notice, it's got the purple cracks in the sky from the spell, which is awesome, and that closes up just like that. So I'll get to these pieces in a bit, but I'm going to leave it there for now. And then in the top here, we've got a sticker here and here, and this actually does come off, and it's full of sand, like in the movie. Now, in the set, they tell you to put the tiny Sandman hand right here, and it's like the hand is reaching up, which I like that. But when this hand is the only reference to Sandman in the set, it's a little annoying. But then you can close that just like that, and I'm going to leave it in there because why not? And then the head, honestly, I'm going to keep it off so we can see the scaffolding just a little bit better. So it's all built on this black base, which I haven't seen these pieces in a Lego set in a long time. And I think the Endgame final battle with the Women of Marvel set did the same thing, and I don't mind that at all. Like, this is really cool. But I was kind of hoping we get a little bit of a taller diorama, and I've seen some people build a mock of that, and if they give instructions, that would be great, because then I will happily make this bigger. But the scaffolding, I will say, was my least favorite part to build because of how repetitive it is. It uses all of these, is it Monkey Kid? Lego Monkey Kid, like lightsaber looking bracket pieces, and then there's just a bunch of poles. But it's so repetitive when you have to build like 8 of them at the same time. So then we have these little things going around, which has a sticker on the top, and then that's a printed piece. They aren't built super strong or super, secure, but they're I don't know what these are. I like to think that they are like a generator for when construction workers are on site. They are powering their equipment because there's no outlets. And then these pieces go in here. So what these are is a new clear piece, which also now we have studs with that hole in it in this translucent color, which is very nice. And you get 3 of them. You get one here, there's one there, and this one has that jumper thing in there that Toby was standing on. And then there was another on the Statue of Liberty head for Electro. But they go in here just like this, and I like it. I actually really do. And they attach the scaffolding just like that. There's another one right there. I just didn't know where to put it. And then right here, we get this new web piece, which I am going to detach here. And it's made of rubber. Like, this is a very nice, stretchy web piece, very good material. It looks like if you wanted to, you could put these bits in like pegs in the wall. I've also never seen these wrench pieces in white, which also I'm going to point something out here. I don't have any of the older versions, but if you guys notice, these wrenches are more rounded now. When they go down like this, they're more rounded and they clip onto stuff like this a lot better. The older versions had a small gap in the bottom, like right here, and it would cause loose ends and loose movement. Now, if you're wondering what this is actually Sandman's cure, and it uses a lightsaber piece, which is really ironic because if you look closely in the actual movie, there are actual Lego bricks on the cure. I don't know why, but there are, and I find that hilarious. There's plenty of sand all around. That's where the head is detached. This can spin around, but the head's not meant to move. We have another Doctor Strange portal up here. I meant to get the Doctor Strange polybag so I could have more portals, but honestly, this set gives you 2. So if you didn't get the polybag, then if you have this set, then you got 2 portals. We have a hammer over here. There's a wrench right there. There's a bucket right here. Just, little extra details. It's the little things. So if you'll notice how this is sticking into one of those bricks on this side, you can actually put it in here, here, and here. You can put it on any side. You can display this almost however you want. And the head, if you ever detach it, it goes in this little area right here. So I'm going to do my best to reattach that. There we go. So yeah, and it is, a little loose, but that's expected. And then they leave you this room that's open so that you can open that. And if you wanted anybody to walk out, but obviously the Statue of Liberty's head doesn't actually open. But yeah, so that is the build. There's no something I would have liked about this, because my theories for this set, and I messed up my portal. My theories for this set, I meant to make an entire video about what I want this set to be. The main thing that I really wanted in this set was to have a giant Sandman hand. What is going on here? I want that. There we go. Was to have a giant Sandman fist. Like, maybe over here. And you push something and then it would swing and it could punch one of the Spider-Man, or it could grab him like it grabbed Tom in the movie. But all we get is this teeny tiny little hand. This is all we get. And I am going to put it back here because that's where it was for my display on my shelf. But, this is all we get. What's up with that? Now, there is another Lego No Way Home set that is rumored, and it's supposed to be an expansion set to this. But I think it's actually going to be based off of the scene where he first meets Sandman and Electro, because it comes with the black and gold suit, a brick-built Sandman, Lizard, and blue Electro. So it's probably based off that scene. They're just probably going to throw a Lizard in there because why not? But if that rumor is true, then we will get the last missing character here, and that is Lizard. Lizard is not in the set. I don't know why. It's stupid. It's going to be a money grab is what they're doing. That's just Lego for you. But anyways, that is it for the build. Why don't we take a look at these? Oh, wait. I forgot one thing. There's a camera right here, and I like to think that that's just a reference to Spider-Man being a photographer, but maybe more specifically Toby, because he would literally set his camera up and, say cheese and just take pictures and all that. So, nice little reference there. One thing I forgot to mention. I always forget to do this whenever I review the build before the figures. These, oh, I forgot to take him off. These things right here, so you can put one on there, and these are meant to go on the bottom of the glider so you can make it look like he's flying. And then this one up here is meant for Electro, so it looks like he's just floating. Alright, so for our first minifigure, we have, as the set puts it, Spider-Man, which is obviously Peter Parker, Tom Holland. This isn't a new figure. We've seen this in the old wave of No Way Home sets, which were No Way Home sets. One was based off Homecoming, one was based off Far From Home, and then the third was based off No Way Home. So this is the integrated suit, or as the video game calls it, the hybrid suit. Good figure, bad suit, in my opinion. Lacks arm printing, like, whatever, but, like, I really wish we would have seen more of his classic outfit in No Way Home, and he would have made it with the Spideys and whatever, but, so nothing much to talk about here, but if you do take this off, they do give you the same Tom Holland head they gave you for the Far From Home sets back in 2019. Like, from the Hydra Man set, it's the same head and the same hair. So it has the smirk, and then it has the scared expression. Now, this expression, I think, looks like Tom Holland. I don't think this right here looks like Tom Holland at all. But, yeah, so unmasked Tom Holland, Peter Parker. And then, of course, the best figure in this set, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, a.k.a. my new favorite Lego minifigure. Sorry, 2004 Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but this is just perfection, in my opinion. So he does come with this giant web, which, by the way, they finally made this piece in white and not in transparent, so it actually looks like it's coming out of his wrists. Then he has a web power blast. We all know how those work. That was a terrible demonstration. Hold on. Yeah, come on. Oh, come on. See, it's either hit or miss with these things. Where did it go? It's like falling onto my tripod, and then what about this here? Okay, you know what? I'm done. This figure is gorgeous. I love the silver web print. Like, it's freaking amazing. I really wish he got leg and arm printing, but you know what? It's fine to me. I at least appreciate them giving him dual molded legs. What is that? Okay, it's gone. So nice to get more of those. The back torso spider looks great. They even got the silver webbing on the back. The front spider looks perfect. It's literally his 2007 Spider-Man 3 suit, which is the same as the Spider-Man 2 one. The head is gorgeous. I love the black border, the shiny eyes. This is literally the perfect figure, and I cannot wait to see the stop motions people make with this figure. They are going to be awesome, but yes. Oh, I almost forgot. They do give him an unmasked as well, but it does, I don't like it. I think the face looks like a good old Tobey Maguire, but I don't think the hair does. I don't think the hair. You want a better hair, I'm going to be upgrading the unmasked faces in a future video, but yeah, no, that isn't Tobey Maguire. This right here, this is the GOAT right here. This is the guy who made me love Spider-Man, and to get him as an upgraded figure after nearly 20 years is amazing. And of course, the werewolf himself, Andrew freaking Garfield. Our first actual figure of him released in a set. There is another figure. It was a 2013 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Sorry, I almost said 2014. But it goes for like 10 grand now. This is a much easier way and a much better figure you can get. He also comes with webs, so I'm just going to, take those out, but I figured I'd show him off. But he also has the dual molded legs. Now, he will be much easier to upgrade because most Spider-Men have black webbing on their red. Tobey's has silver, so that's why he's just going to stay the way he is. But the front spider looks amazing. The back spider looks amazing. My focus is not amazing. It's the face print. Like, I love the slight hint of silver. It really makes the lenses pop just a little bit. And this figure's perfect. Now, his unmasked form actually isn't that bad. Now, if this was a face for Andrew Garfield from his first movie, yes, this would work. Also, the hair is perfect. He does have another face where he looks a little, like, bewildered or, like, surprised. He had a slight stubble in No Way Home. I really wanted him to have a slight stubble in the set. I'm not mad they didn't give it to him. This head does look like Andrew Garfield, but if he was... I caught it, by the way. but if he was in his older movies. So, not quite right, but it still works. And this head is going to be useful for some future Spider-Man customs, but stay tuned for those. Up next, we have MJ. I forgot to mention that the Lego set calls Andrew Garfield Spider-Man the Amazing Spider-Man, but we already knew that. So I believe the torso is reused, and now I don't like this MJ figure other than the face. The face is perfect. It's literally the living embodiment of Zendaya. But the hair's wrong and the torso color is wrong. So I'm gonna upgrade these. Like, I'll talk about it later at the end of the video, but like, it's not a good figure and it's very inaccurate. Now this, on the other hand, is hilarious. This is a Minecraft head, but it's supposed to be for the spell box, which has a sticker on every single side except the bottom. So those were kind of tedious. Some of them are crooked, but it works. And honestly, I don't mind it. And honestly, it's really funny because you can do this. And, you know, somebody's probably going to do something with that. I mean, I can imagine kids would totally do that. I mean, this set is ages 10 and up, so I mean, who knows? They might. And here we have Ned. Again, this is not accurate. Same with MJ. Not a bad figure, and I think that's a new face print for him, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I like the old Ned figure more, where you can actually see the chin. His hair is not black. It's a dark brown, but it is nice to get this hairpiece in that color. This jacket is reused so many times. His jacket was blue, Lego. It was literally blue, and the arms were a slight hint of orange. They weren't just plain old yellow. I don't know. This figure's just completely wrong. So when I upgrade these figures, Ned's gonna look beautiful, I can tell you that. Up next is Doctor Strange. And what the fuck, Lego? Like, this isn't even the right Doctor Strange. This is the Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange. Y'all are just lazy. So, if you want to upgrade this, the only figure that works is the Doctor Strange from the old No Way Home set, where they're, like, in the basement with that weird scorpion monster. Because the torso here is the Multiverse of Madness torso. The legs are reused. The cape, again, great mold that was introduced with the previous No Way Home wave. It's great. Love the hairpiece with the gray in there. This head really does look like Benedict Cumberbatch. The cape can come off like so. He has a more angry expression. I still think the Infinity War head looks a little better, except this one, it does a better job making him look slightly older. Sorry guys, allergies. He's got these orange discs here, but just, it's the wrong figure, Lego. You're lazy bums. Like, seriously, they did not need to put MJ and Ned in this set. They didn't need to put Doctor Strange in this set. We could have had Lizard, and we could have had better printing on the Spider-Man. But they said, nope, we want to reuse the wrong figure. Up next is Dr. Octopus. This figure's great. Now, everybody's been having this issue with, his robes are supposed to be green. I get that. And it would have been cool to have them in green, but I'm not mad they're in dark gray. I kind of like it. I like how you can see the waistband there. He's got the shirt underneath and the robes go onto the legs. He's even got shoe printing. I like the dark brown gloves. The face print is literally Alfred Molina. Like, look at that. That's perfect. The only thing I don't like is the hairpiece. So I will be changing the hairpiece. And you know what? I'm fine with these arms. I like that they went with the Outrider piece, but this is the first Doc Ock figure in a while to not have the like axle rotation thing where they would just loosely move. And then the build. These are literally exactly like how they were built back in the day. And they were built like this for a while. And you know what? I like that they went back being retro just a little bit. I can't believe I just said the word retro the Lego set was 20 years ago, so I mean, that's old, or 19 years old, I don't know. But the set is as old as me, maybe if not older. But anyways, yeah, no, it's nice to see the return of the classic arm build. And also, in the process, you get plenty of these new wrench pieces, like I said, are perfectly round now, so easy way to get those. Up next, we've got Electro, played by Jamie Foxx, the GOAT. This is a great figure. I feel like most of the villain printing went towards Electro, and I'm not even mad. Like, look at that torso. That's ripped straight out of the movie. And it's even got the shiny arc reactor. Look at that. This face print, oh, it's gorgeous. I love how they were able to integrate the face with the lightning mask. I was really hoping for a new helmet mold, but I'm not even mad. I like this. It also is a new skin tone. It's not just brown. It is a lighter version of brown. And it's been used before, but it's still pretty new. He comes with these lightning bolt accessories, which are transparent, but that makes sense because, they're coming out of him and, it's not entirely yellow. The legs have been reused, and honestly, in this light, you can't tell if they're tan or sand green, but they are tan. It's this back thing I'm mostly concerned about. So I believe the lightning pieces are from Ninjago, but they are attached like this. They have these, manila type color in here. And then these are infinity stones, and they are attached in those little pinholes at the end. Now, me personally, I take the infinity stones off because why? Why are they there? Also, I've never seen this piece before. This is a brand new tile piece to me. So, and that covers the back, so that's pretty cool. And you can pose these in almost any way. These are great. Now, the way I like to do it is I try to line them up with his mask. So, I mean, these ones are going down and these ones are going up. Oh, hold on, up. Now, if you move them too much, this will come off on the back. So sometimes you do have to, hold that on the back, which does suck. But I try to, line them up, kind of how the mask is. It would be cool if there was one more going up, and then you could kind of recreate it on a bigger scale. Maybe, who knows? Maybe somebody can add that. But I like it. This figure is great, and I can't wait to show you guys the upgrades that I have for it. Oh, another thing. The hair is reused from Sam Wilson Captain America from the Marvel CMF Series 1, and I think it's perfect. And last, but most certainly not least, the Green Goblin, played by Willem Dafoe, who is, in my opinion, probably the best interpretation of the Green Goblin we've seen, in any kind of media besides from comics. This is great. Now, I'm going to talk about the glider to get it out of the way first. So he stands right here, of course. I really like the use of the purple Nexonite shields and the purple gold bar pieces. They're attached via these clips right here, and they move pretty freely. And honestly, this is a pretty good scale to size glider. It's not super big. You got the blasters here, the spikes here, and this, I can't remember exactly what this is from, but it's nice to get in that color again. It's a good glider. Now, I am going to upgrade it a little bit, but for what it is, this is a pretty good sized glider that kids can get their hands on, and it won't look oversized as hell. Now, the figure. I'm going to get these awful pumpkin bombs out of the way. He does get two, but it's literally just an orange head with green translucent tile on the top. I'm going to upgrade those. If you want to see what the upgrades look like, you can watch my video about how to build this guy before he was an official figure. All right. So, again, if we didn't have MJ, Ned, or Doctor Strange, we could have gotten leg printing for him, and we could have gotten a purple hood. But this torso is gorgeous. It literally looks like the armored version of the suit. I love the purple jacket being torn over the side there. You can even see the purple hood right there, and then the belt going around, and then his satchel. All he's missing is a satchel, leg printing, arm printing. I've been hunting for arms to put on him, but I can't find any good ones. And then the purple hood. So stay tuned for my upgraded video. Now this face is gorgeous. Also, it's nice to get Han Solo's hair in a dark brown color. Maybe you could use that for Infinity War Tom Holland. But these goggles, I like that they're green. I love that smirk, but are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the best part about this figure? The Willem Dafoe goblin grin face. Look at that. That is beautiful. Honestly, you know what? I don't even know why I had this one on display. We're putting this face on display. This is gorgeous. I love it. This is probably, Willem Dafoe is the best Green Goblin I've ever seen. A really close second, Steve Blum is Green Goblin from Spectacular Spider-Man. Now, I know that's live action and cartoon, but still, shut up. Oh, crap. But yes, so I wish there was more purple integrated into it. I wish he had leg printing at least. But you know what? That's an easy fix. But yeah, so that's it for the figures. Let's wrap everything up now. Well, that's it for this set. I gotta say some final thoughts before I wrap this video. This is now my favorite Lego set of all time. And getting these three in one set is just an amazing feeling. And getting our first Willem Dafoe Green Goblin in almost 20 years, our first Otto Octavius in almost 18 years, our first actual Jamie Foxx Electro that actually, like, in a set. I mean, I know we got a poly bag, which I do have, but like it's not a set, you know, it's just a little bag. Um Hell, we even got them unmasked, but granted, some look better than others. And just in a great build and lots of new pieces, or I guess recolored pieces, but great stuff. And it is now my favorite Lego set, and probably my favorite Marvel Lego set. I didn't know if it beat the Daily Bugle, but it did. But Daily Bugle is a very close second. Um, but yeah, so I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this set. Like, I really do. And I wanted to let you guys know I am working on a video on how to upgrade every figure, nearly every figure. Like Toby, there's just something about him not having arm printing like he didn't have when he first released. That just feels right to me. Now, I know if you guys want to make your figures better, there's a company called Firestar Toys. Now, at the time of filming this, they actually had an incident, so they currently have all orders on standby or like paused or something, but they're probably going to fix that as soon as possible. Sorry, guys, my allergies have been freaking killing me. But they have great parts to upgrade these figures. But if you want to use purest upgrades, I'm working on a video on how to upgrade them. The only parts I'm missing are the legs for Green Goblin and some possible arms, the hair, torso, and legs for MJ, the legs and torso for Ned, and the hair for Otto Octavius, and maybe the legs for Electro. So, still a few parts to order, but I haven't had the money to do it, and yeah. So, and as you guys heard in my update video I posted, like, I'm going to be leaving ISU, so I mean, I'm going to be working a lot harder, so eventually I will get the parts, but yeah, so this would be one of the last videos I upload for a little while. There's a couple more coming out after this one, so it's I think it's like 2 figure videos. Yeah, so stay tuned for those. But again, let me know, what are your guys' thoughts on this set? I think this set is great. Could it be better? Yes. Could they have thrown in Lizard and maybe a better Sandman? Yes. But I am totally satisfied with what it is. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications every time I post a new video. Peace out, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.